Family Guy funny moments. A tier? Okay, here's my hot take for the day. I think Family Guy is not as bad as people think. Like, sure, there's all of these cutaway gags. That's an A tier. Okay, next one. Just bad mobile apps. I've put this under a category because I know that there's a lot of different ones. They frustrate me. I'm not gonna lie, they frustrate me because if I played the game, I feel like I would get brain rot. I don't know. C tier. C tier for get better at the app that you're advertising, I guess. It's like mom versus dad. It's like, why are my parents playing apps? Go back to work. I'm living in your house. I'm streaming. You know I don't have enough to live in my own house. You have to go back to work. Not playing apps. Stupid. Yeah, C tier. You know what? E tier. Easy E tier. That's garbage. GTA parkour. Okay, get this. It's never behind Reddit stories, and rarely is it ever just like AI generated like garbage. It's usually like 99% of the time behind the presidents. China, Obama. Yeah, and those go hard, man. Those videos go hard. Genuinely though, the Obama Trump videos, they're kind of worse. Okay, if it's behind the presidents talking like making jokes, A tier, S tier. But sometimes it's a Reddit story. Sometimes it's a Reddit story, so it's B tier. Paint mixing. I have worked in a nursing home with dementia patients. Like, I've taken care of dementia patients and also like differently abled people. And they have little boxes that are made for like taking care of them and that have like oh, funny little textures, like little pop toys. Oh, this one has grass. Oh, look, this book, it has a pop-up. Like, genuinely like just like texture overloading stuff, right? And all of these videos, they just remind me of that. It's like they're just sensory overload for the sake of keeping someone like idle. Like, you've just got stun locked. Like, it's human stun lock. D tier for dementia. D for dementia. Guy rolling thing down staircase. This one goes straight to hell realm. I hate it. Just like frustrates me to no end. Oh, dude, magic sand down staircase. Wine bottle down staircase. Once you've seen one thing go down a staircase, you've seen them all. And I've already pushed like my fair of old people down staircases. So, hell realm. DIY, so like 5-minute crafts. Yeah, E tier. Cooking videos. The split screen content, the sludge content that actually teaches you something. I think an instant S tier though. Cooking video. Oh my god, it's 7 p.m. I'm hungry. I should put down this infernal app and do something productive with my life. S tier. S tier for anything that makes you think that while you're on short form content, honestly. Next one is glass blowing. It's kind of bad for me because I could be doing something else, but instead I'm gonna like just drop every hobby I have and pick up glass blowing. But it's still better than being on TikTok. So S tier. Hydraulic press. Okay, these hydraulic press videos. Okay, bit of a detour. I used to work in a nursing home with dementia patients. And all of these things just remind me of these little packs that you used to give dementia patients, because they would just have these like little sensor, like little fur tablets. So you can like pet like a cat, a little tablet of fur to keep them occupied, or like a little section of grass or something. And it would just be like, it's there to stun lock dementia patients. And all of these ones that are just like sensory overload like this just remind me of that. So I'm putting it in D for dementia. And it's our first D for dementia. This is just a photo of a factory. And if you don't get that, you're not on the same YouTube as I am. Because half of my YouTube shorts would just have how to manufacture a plumbing rod or something like that. Like how to make PVC pipe. And I'm like, man, I don't care about what this M24's wife is doing. Like, I just want to see this PVC pipe get made. Like, I'm invested in this PVC pipe in the background. That's a god tier. That's a god tier. Oh, there was one where there was like making paper clips and the pipe was coming out like the paperclip metal pipe. And then the machine was bending it into little paperclip shapes. Whew. God tier. This one's Minecraft parkour. Minecraft parkour is almost synonymous with like Family Guy as like being iconic as the poster boy for sludge content. So it should be A tier as well. But here's the thing. Sometimes the guy falls down. I'm gonna have to deduct a point. It's B tier. And then that's distracting. That's distracting from the Reddit story. But you know what's even worse than the guy falling down? The guy falling down And then he goes into creative mode. C for creative mode. Deducted another point. It would be an easy A tier or even S tier if the guy was really, really good at parkour and he chose a map that was really pretty. He has a texture pack, like a shader. And like he makes no mistakes. Like he's making headway. Like he's going to go for that Minecraft parkour world record. But instead he falls down as a C tier. And I just feel like 90% of them are C tier. Like they fall down all the time. C tier for creative mode. Okay, so this is the next one is kinetic sand. It reminds me of, so okay, little detour. I worked in a nursing home and they would give these little boxes to like stun lock the dementia patients that had like texture surprises in them and like little toys that would make funny sounds. So it would give you like a strip of like fake grass that you could touch, or like a fur for like a cat or something, or like just plastic little balls that like give you a little bumpy feeling. And that would like, they would just touch it and it would stun lock dementia patients sometimes. Every kind of content that's like this just reminds me of that. So I think this kinetic sand, this like magic sand, gets my first D for dementia. I used to work at a nursing home and they used to give these little toys like slime, like this is slime here, to the patients, and that would essentially just stun lock the dementia residents. So I think the slime gets our very first D for dementia. All right, Roblox, Hellrun. If you want to argue about that, please do. Please argue in the comments. I'm not going to read them. Hellrun for Roblox. Soap cutting. Now, here's the thing. I used to work at a nursing home. And every time I see one of those videos, it just reminds me of that. So I think it gets our first D for dementia. That being said, soap carving, it is its own little hobby, like genuinely. Like look at this. Look at that whale, so cute. Doesn't that make you jealous, chat? Okay. C tier, because I got to insult you for not having love. I'm kidding. You're great, all right? Stick with it. She'll text you back, man. She'll text you back. Maybe pick up a hobby though, instead of, texting that 24/7. Like soap carving. That's good. That's a good hobby to pick up. Trackmania, or Trackmania Nations Forever. It's always below a Joe Rogan clip for some reason. Like there's a guy who's watching Joe Rogan and playing Trackmania, and he's really freaking good at Trackmania, and he really likes Joe Rogan. And he's posting all of the Trackmania clips with Joe Rogan on top and getting like all of my attention. I think A tier. Woodworking videos. Okay. Sometimes the woodwork that they do in these contents are real woodwork. Half the time it's them just like snapping balsa wood with their teeth. But when they're doing real woodwork and they have like a really sharp chisel and they cut end grain like it was butter, A, it reminds me to sharpen my chisels, and B, it makes me want to do woodwork, and C, it's satisfying, like it has like a little ASMR quality to it. This has got to be like glass blowing tier, at least S tier. It's not common enough. Every time I see a woodworking one, I'm like, I'm staying just because it's a woodworking. Like it's just a woodworking sludge content is really uncommon. It's like a rare gem. Maybe it goes higher rank, not because it's common, but it goes higher because it's uncommon. It's like getting a rare gacha or like a royal straight. Like it's better because it's rare. Subway Surfers, compared to like C tier Minecraft parkour, which is also synonymous with these like split screen content. Subway Surfer guy never runs into the train. Like I've never seen one where the Reddit story is cut short because the guy runs into a train. Like the guy actually has some skill at Subway Surfers. Collectively, like every guy who posts to YouTube Shorts, collectively, they have skill at Subway Surfers. So it's got to be better than Minecraft. It's also more iconic than Family Guy funny moments. Yeah, S tier. That's an easy S tier for Subway Surfers. S for Subway Surfers. Power washing. This is not in the same tier as woodworking and cooking and glass blowing. You'll look at it and go like, man, I need to clean. And you might consider your time spent more productively off TikTok or YouTube Shorts when you see this video. But who in their right mind is going to go put down their phone and whip out their power washer? No one. Because you don't have a power washer. And I don't have a power washer either. So my concrete looks fricked, man. Actually, B tier. It'll get you off your ass, but who's actually going to go power wash? I mean, who's going to go industrial manufacture? But this one is actually interesting. This one's just like concrete go less brown. Temple Run? I'm not explaining this one. This one's just better than Subway Surfers, and I like Temple Run. No explanation required, and you are not getting one out of me.